Hey, okay, we're at 130 temperature, so it'll drop about, we're a little, right like 131. So you want to match in, you want it to be about 123. That'll get you the right starch conversion, so you can start to have the right fermentable. So I went and got grain, and this is what the grain looks like. So if you look in there, it's milled, so it's kind of broken up a bit. See that? And so we'll put that in, and I'll do my best to stir and pour at the same time. And we'll put in about half of that, and then we got to put in what's called flaked wheat. And the flaked wheat will add viscosity and a little bit of mouth texture to the grain and to the beer. And so we'll be rocking and rolling. Okay. Now one thing we want to do these are called rice holes. Rice holes make it so your mash doesn't get stuck when you put in the flaked wheat. So you put in rice holes. We'll put in pretty much a whole, about a whole cap. We'll put in about half now, and half in a little bit. So these rice holes don't add flavor, don't add anything to it, but they make it so that nothing sticks. You can start to sparge out. So you'll see in a second. It's kind of like porridge. So if you remember I believe it's Three Little Bears, where somebody's been eating my porridge. I think that's right. Something like that. So here we are, man. The beer bear making some beer. We got that. That's in. Super organized vehicle, aka total mess vehicle. This is flaked wheat. Okay. Just use your gnarly bare teeth to open the bag. You put in this is flaked wheat, so this will give you viscosity. This will also, so if you guys have ever had cream of wheat, or if you've ever even had some rolled oats, oats are different, but it's pretty much the same process, it's just with a different grain. Alright, so you put those in. Take the next batch. So we're putting them in 2 pounds. This will add a nice texture to the beer and make it so that we have some good textured wheat beer or wheat beer. And the rice holes will make it so it doesn't turn into too kind of sticky, gummy stuff. So those are in. Alright. Now back to the grain. Really, brewing's a science, but I prefer that it's definitely more of an art than science, in my mind. Like, there's a bunch of people that just brew by numbers, or brew by iPhone app, or, whatever. And, don't get me wrong, you can make great beer with that. But ultimately, what I go for is, does it taste great? And if it tastes great, then you're doing something right. So I go more by taste and flavor than I go by numbers, and I use numbers to help me reach taste and flavor. So all of our grains in, and now put in the rest of the rice holes to make sure we don't get stuck sparge, which I'll explain as we get to that point. So you can see the mash tun. This is considered now a mash tun. Is getting full, and the wind likes to move the rice holes. So there's all the rice holes that we'll need. So you don't want them to create like chunks. You want it to kind of be evenly distributed. So kind of just evenly push it across everything. Okay. Now everything's wet. Okay. Now you want to stir it really good. And you want to do that so that you get all of your grains and all of your wheat kind of really mixed in well, and really looking like porridge now. All right, so there we go. Let's leave that there, and let's see what temperature we hit. So if the Beer Bear did it right, we should be around 125, 123. Ho! Look at that! 123. Okay, we're gonna be making some great beer. So I'm gonna let that sit, put on the lid, and then we will be back in 15 minutes to raise the temperature. Wait.